The death of America. Yes, soon we will be ripe for internal collapse or a large war. Jeremiah Johnson for the D.C. Clothesline wrote a scathing op-ed that tears the veil off of America. He writes that this week we remembered our fallen veterans. We may also remember the United States as she was, for she too has fallen from forces inside that have collapsed and denigrated it. He writes that the good old days are long gone. The country is now in a soft tyranny, a semi-totalitarian state. All it will take is a spark to turn it into a full-blown totalitarian regime. He writes that for decades, this planned destruction of the United States has been orchestrated by the progressive oligarchy, the politicians, and the foreign forces in both of the aforementioned categories. He continues that the universities have been paid by the oligarchs and enriched to pursue a path of scholastic curriculum to inculcate the desires of those paymasters into the youth. He continues that the college students are being molded into globalists, communal group think tanks, and also to reject the history and greatness of the United States. He continues that embraced in the schools and trickling down into our society are foreign views and foreign ways that, if not antithetical to our system, are openly hostile to it. He writes, and the net draws closer to closing. Look at all of the things that are happening and see. Everything is being brought under control so slowly that the sheep do not even know that they are being sheared, and the frogs do not even feel the temperature rising in the 5-gallon pot. Wow, this is an amazing op-ed. This is only part of it, okay? It's linked, the full op-ed is linked below. He writes, cameras are rapidly appearing on virtually every corner. License plate readers are being installed. Driver's licenses will need to be in sync in 2017 just for domestic air travel. If this is not the dawn, the precursor of an internal passport system, then what is it for? He writes, banks fill out SAR, suspicious activity reports for the withdrawal of cash. Transactions even less than the original 10,000 initiated by the RICO statute back in the 80s. Yes, people are being denied the ability to withdraw their own cash. As with JP Morgan, people are being harassed by the bank managers, and these being customers with long histories of banking with these establishments. Larry Summers inserts his diatribe regarding the abolition of larger banknotes and openly is contemptuous of any kind of cash transaction. He writes that the death of cash will be the death of any kind of privacy or financial freedom. Every purchase will be recorded, every location where you made the purchase, and all of the amounts and details of your purchases. There are loyalty cards that further categorize and monitor what you bought to predict is marketing your shopping habits. He writes, the problem? That information is no longer private, thanks to the NDAA and the federal government's ability to sequester, for whatever reason, however inane those records, in the interest of national security. He continues that they didn't build that $50 billion data collection center in Ogden, Utah for nothing. The First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America has been decimated under the guise of social responsibility and political correctness. The states, as well as the federal government, are designing a newspeak type of language that does not allow us to voice our opinions or even use certain words in the context of a conversation, a protest, or a dispute. The influx of foreigners that are both undocumented and illegal is staggering, and the system cannot even support it. Those foreigners are not only the illegal aliens from Mexico and Central America, the influx also includes foreigners from the Middle East, coming first to Mexico and then finding anonymity in the groups of aliens that come across our borders from Mexico. Wow. Jeremiah Johnson, he hits the nail on the head. No, there's no question about it. And this is just an op-ed. This is only a part that I just read to you. And I encourage you to go to the link in the description and read the whole thing, because it really breaks down. I mean, I already broke it down for you what he wrote here, what is really, really wrong with this country. And I couldn't agree with him more. What are your thoughts? Weigh in the comment section below. Subscribe for updates. If you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up and share this report. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi.
It's time to live the life you deserve. Trade Genius offers daily stock market alerts sent straight to your mobile device. We do the research on the market, then we text you when we buy and when we sell. We do all the work. You make the profits. It's that easy. Take advantage of our 70% average win today and try us out for $19.99. Sign up today and start living the life you deserve.